What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to go over EMA spreads and how it translates into your profit trailer settings. I'm going to kind of visualize it for you. In a previous video, I went over Bollinger Bands, EMA spreads, SMA spreads, and basically just the underlying fundamentals of those kind of trading practices. And I wanted to make a follow-up video on those theories because a lot of people, I'm getting a lot of questions on, what buying strategy should I use? How should I use it? And then I've been seeing a couple other YouTubers do videos on basically exactly what I'm doing. So I don't mean to be like copying or anything, but I figured if some of my subscribers aren't, seeing these other videos, then I'll make a video for you. So, and I'm going to give my input on it. So basically what we have here on screen is Cardano. We're looking at the ADA to BTC chart. And we have two EMA spreads on screen. So this orange one is clearly more of a trend line. It's kind of just very slowly tracking the overall market price action. And then your blue line is a much quicker and more volatile sort of EMA spread, if you will, right? So this is going much faster. It's more tracking each individual candle, and you're kind of getting an idea of exactly what's happening, instantaneously. Basically, the yellow is a 20 EMA and the blue is a 5 EMA. And the reason for choosing those is, where did my thing go? There it is. Okay, so we're going to bring this up. This is your indicators.properties file in Profit Trailer in your trading folder. Now, this is my buying strategy. I'm using EMA spread. So what the EMA underscore period is this is in seconds. So this is equal to a 5-minute candlestick, right? Which is what we're using up here. That's basically what it's telling you. And then EMA 1 is going to be 20, which is why I chose 20. And then EMA 2 is 5, which is why I chose 5. And so basically what I'm doing on screen here with TradingView is I'm just visualizing profit trailers settings. And if you're unaware, basically you writing this code is telling Profit Trailer to do exactly what we're doing on screen for every single currency that it's looking at, right? Every currency in your possible buy, this is what it's doing. It's basically creating two different EMA spreads, and then with whatever settings you gave them, and then it starts to track, and I'll explain how it's tracking. So then we go into our pairs.properties file, and this, I'm running feeder as well. So if you're running feeder and you want to adjust these settings, remember, this is just an example, so I'm not like giving you guys my settings. This is just an example. But if you want to change these to your own liking, then you will need to go into Profit Feeder and change the Super Bear, the Boring, the Bull, and the Super Bowl pairs properties. And speaking of Super Bowl, that is coming up real soon. So anyway, I'm using EMA spread. My all buy value is at negative 0.6. My all trading underscore profit is equal to 0.25. Now, basically what this is telling you right here, I will move this off screen a little bit. What that is telling you is that this slow EMA line here, and this, it's basically going to calculate the difference between these lines. And when it meets that criteria, it starts to trail. And when it meets the first criteria of negative 0.6, it will start to trail this crypto. Once this crypto rebounds by 0.25, your bot will buy it. As simple as it gets. So I'll explain. So if we're going here and we're looking at this section right here, we're going to go down to where it hits the line. And that's only at negative 0.3%. Okay, so that won't count. So maybe we'll go here. And we'll scroll down. Negative 0.72. So right around here, negative 0.6. right around here, what's going to start happening is your bot is going to start trailing this crypto, ADA. Now, you're sitting right around here, and it's trailing and trailing and trailing and trailing and trailing, and waiting until this point right here, and then we're going to see if it would buy. So we had a negative 0.6, and we're going to see if it's going to reach this 0.25. So right around here is when it would start to rise, and it would go to the top of this candlestick at 0.69. So you would end up buying here. And this is where you guys really need to be careful with your settings, because you can still get caught in bad trades even if you understand what's happening. So basically you would buy up in this region, and then Cardano would have continued to sort of trend in the opposite direction that you wanted. And you would have bought right around here, and you would have just been holding this bag from here to about here. Most likely you probably would have got put into DCA, down, coming down, 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 and then coming back up. And then here's a good example when this is down negative 0.6. So if you told your bot to start trailing it, you would definitely be buying at around here, and then you're going to partake in all of this upside, and you're going to get about a 2.51% upside, even higher if you're selling at the top of this candle. And Profit Trailer would probably sell close to a 3% gain if your bot bought down here, right? And basically all I'm trying to get at is this is all Profit Trailer is doing. It's visualizing your settings in these two files. And it's basically doing this for all the cryptos that are on your possible buy log, right? And when it says it's true trailing, it means that it met these criteria, or it met this criteria. So negative 0.6 is when, you know, the slower moving average drops and it meets the faster moving average at whatever value you put in. Simple as that. Once it rebounds by whatever number you put in here, it purchases that currency or that crypto. And then you still have other settings, all sell value. When it gets to 0.75% gain, then it's starting to look for a sale. And then you have this all trailing profit. If it continues upward past 0.75, it's going to continue to trail upward by 0.03. And that's what Profit Trailer is. It trails the upside. So that way, when you see like a trend like this, where it's just skyrocketing up, you're not selling, you know, here, but it's trailing all the way to the top, and then it drops 0.3 and you're out. You're out of the trade. And that's basically what that's why I like Profit Trailer so much, is because it's not hard set on when you're going to sell. It's going to trail the profits, which is really awesome. So that's this video. If this helped anybody, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. If you want more videos like this in the future. Once again, I'm sorry if you already saw a video exactly like this. I just wanted to make it for the people who haven't seen something like this. So with that, I will catch you guys in the next video. Subscribe to the channel if you want more. Later.